Okay, then start searching for a girl. Okay, and then probably after a couple of months or 6 months, a year later, you got married to the most beautiful girl, and then you thought you will be happy, but the happiness vanished immediately after your honeymoon was over. Right now, kind of you are two people together trying to solve problems which were never existed earlier. Okay, so you created some problems and started sorting those problems, and then a couple of later, and then you thought that kind of a baby is going to give you happiness, so you planned for a baby. A baby was delivered, right? And then kind of then there are three people to manage, and then you got involved in all those things. So managing office, managing home, it was difficult, this, that, and this is going on till the time you retire. I mean, what happened to the happiness, right? So that means the thinking that we have, right? And what is that thinking that we had, right? If we observe the people around us, we'll find most individuals follow this formula. And what is this formula? That has been taught to them by their schools, their company, their parents, and the society. And that is, if you work hard, you will become successful. And once you become successful, then you will be happy. This pattern of belief explains what most often motivates us in life. We think, if I get that increment or hit that next sales target, I'll be happy. Even if you meet the sales target, you're happy. But for how long? Couple of days. And then the next month's target comes to your mind, that you have to exceed the previous month's target and start working for it. Okay. So but if let's say 31st is the day when you were, because you met the target, right? Only one day you enjoy the target, and second onwards you start thinking of that next month's target. Okay. If you can just get that next good grade, you will be happy. If you, the moment you get the next good grade, then you think, okay, how can I do better in the next semester and get a better grade? Okay. If I lose that 5 pounds of fat, I will be happy, and so on. So success first, happiness second. And in our pursuit to chase success, we never reach to the happiness stage. Happiness just gets postponed time and again, time and again, time and again. Right? Now, the only problem with this formula is that this formula is broken. Right? If success causes happiness, then every employee who gets a promotion, every student who receives a better grade, everyone who has ever accomplished a goal of any kind should be happy, right? Or for that matter, if we say that, okay, kind of having plenty of money and having many material things is going to make people happy, then probably the people from Qatar should be the most happiest person. Because as you know, Qatar happens to be the country with the highest per capita income of around $1.25 lakh per annum, right? In comparison to India's per capita income of just $2,000, right? We are getting $2,000, and a resident of Qatar gets $1,25,000 per annum. Correct? But if you look at the happiness index, right, Qatar is way, way, way below, right? On top are countries like Denmark, are countries like Finland, right, whose GDP is not that great, kind of $10,000 per annum, $12,000 per annum, right? Those kind of incomes, right? So that means this formula is absolutely flawed, okay? But with each victory, our goalpost of success keeps getting pushed further and further out, right? The moment you achieve one success, immediately the milestone for the next goalpost appears in our mind, and then we start working very hard to reach that goalpost. Once we reach there, then the next goalpost appears. Once we reach there, and this is a unending circle. Okay, so happiness get pushed over the horizon. Logistic side. I mean, you are busy chasing the milestones, whereas your happiness is getting pushed over the milestone. Even more important, the formula is broken because it works backward. That you need to understand. What does that mean? Right? Success does not lead to happiness. Right? Put it backwards. Happiness leads to success. That means we must be happy with whatever we have right now. And once we are happy, success becomes very, very easy. And I am not saying this, right? This is the result of a decade of groundbreaking research in the field of positive psychology and neuroscience has proven in no uncertain terms that the relationship between success and happiness works the other way around. Okay, research proves that happiness is the precursor to success and not the result. Happiness is the precursor to success, not the result. That means you have to be happy first to become successful, right? That means you chase happiness first and then success is going to follow, right? And that happiness and optimism actually fuel performance and achievement. Happiness and optimism actually fuels performance and achievement. Waiting to be happy limits one brain potential for success, whereas cultivating positive brains makes us more motivated, more efficient, more resilient, more creative, and more productive, which drives our performances upward. This discovery has been confirmed by thousands of scientific studies and in the research of the Harvard lecturer Sean Acker on 1,600 Harvard students and dozens of Fortune 500 companies worldwide. Okay, in today's class, we will learn not only why the happiness is so powerful, but how you can use it on a daily basis to increase your success at work. Okay, happiness begets success, because when we are happier and more positive, more engaged, we are more creative, we are more resilient to stress, and we are more productive. Okay. This webinar will appeal to anyone who can advise how to become successful, happy, and more successful. I ask you a question. What is the purpose of life? Ask yourself this question till now. If not, it is that you start asking that question. Many people find a purpose in some in their old age, some which we have been sent to this world. Okay, and let us try to find out. Okay? And in order to find that out, you need to answer two questions. First, who am I? And second, why am I here? Okay, who am I? Once you start asking, most of us, 99.9% of us, think of our body as me. Okay, that means we have a body consciousness. Okay, now if body is me, then what? I get born as a kid weighing 2.5 kilo. Okay, get into kind of childhood, adolescent, become adult, kind of mature, old age, dead. Okay, now what happens? Is that what we are? Is that we are the body? Right? Many of us say, no, that is not what we are. I mean, this is what is called जो है वो आवरण होता है लाइफ का, sheaths जिसको बोलते हैं. Okay, it is like an onion where we have got layers after layers after layers after layers. So on the outer layer, top layer is the Annamaya Kosh, or the outer layer. That is our body. Okay, once you said, okay, how can I be? Because I am changing, kind of from, there is a life cycle. So I cannot be my body. So who am I? Right. Then once you remove that layer of body, then it comes, oh, I am the prana. The prana is the breathing, because as long as you breathe, you are living. The moment you stop breathing, you are dead. So what is it that is causing you to live? Right. So all these energy bodies, the air that you breathe in, right, and the energy that flows inside your body and all, is that is called the pranamaya kosh. Okay. Then you said, but that is not what it is. I have the ability to think. I have the intellect. I can think. I can decide. I have a man or mind. So I cannot be the breath. So what am I? Then you next to